Hey guys, welcome back if you have been following me. This is only my second video, but still. This is Sunday, the 4th of January, and for those of you that had watched my video last Sunday, thank you so much for your feedback, for your questions, for your inquiries, and just your support in general. I don't know why I was expecting, I don't know, I have massive imposter syndrome doing this, so I have lots of voices in my head that tend to say things that, can be discouraging, so you guys definitely tamped those voices down. So I really appreciate you watching it and supporting me, and it gave me all the good warm feelings, and it really it means a lot. So thank you so much. Like thank you. It makes me feel special. Anyways, I have a different deck this time. This deck is a very original Rider-Waite tarot deck, so that you guys can see what the shall we say standard imagery for tarot looks like. Not all my decks look like this. I think I mentioned that last time. So I'm going to throw one of these in every couple of reads just to give you guys an idea, because otherwise you're just going to have to take my word for it whenever I describe the imagery and what it's supposed to look like. Just to recap, that we pulled the Seven of Swords last week. Definitely fell really nicely into the whole trend of it being New Year's and people having to kind of come to terms with things in their lives that aren't serving them, releasing what isn't working in your life, yada yada. So that definitely resonated for a lot of you, so I'm really grateful for that feedback as well. Again, I already pre-shuffled this because I think I've said this before, I am a very vigorous shuffler and will shuffle in various ways because I'm just really weird about, the cards have to be really properly shuffled. So one of the things I just wanted to tap into before I pull a card is something else about tarot that I think a lot of people don't know or don't kind of connect together is obviously astrology, tarot kind of go hand in hand, or are tools that kind of bounce off each other and benefit each other when you're doing a tarot read, or if you're an astrologer and you like to use tarot for clarifications. Either way, they kind of complement each other. If you guys have no idea about astrology, or what's your sign, that whole thing, I'm sure you all know, oh, my sign is Taurus because I was born in May, so yeah, that's your sun sign. But in real astrology, or in deeper astrology, your natal chart, aka where the planets were, and stars, not just like planets, but stars, including the sun, where they were the very moment you exited your mother's vagina. Sorry, can't help myself. I'm crass. That is your natal chart. That is your natal stamp for exactly what the cosmos was doing the moment you were born. And so if you know your natal chart better than just your sun sign, aka your birthday, tarot can also kind of help clarify energies that are surrounding you, or that are resonating to you as a human being, and why certain behaviors that you exhibit and things that make up your personality, because your sun sign is not just who you are as a whole. It is like a fraction of who you are. You have your ascendant, which is what sign was cresting over the horizon the minute you were born. You have your moon sign, you have your Mercury, your Jupiter, your Mars, your Venus, yada yada yada, yada, all 9 of the planets. So with that said, the cards are attached to the 4 different major sign classes that are in astrology. So you have your air signs, your earth signs, your water signs, and your fire signs. So just to give you a quick brief reason why I'm saying all this is that for air signs, it's the swords deck, or suit, the suit of swords. For earth signs in tarot, it's the suit of pentacles. For fire signs, it's the suit of wands, and for water signs, it's the suit of cups. So I will dive into that a little more each read too, to just kind of help you understand, like, if I pull a certain card, what astrological sign it is tied to as well. So that might help give you a little more clarity into understanding it more, and if it resonates, or may resonate better for you if you know that much. So with that said, like I said, I'll dabble into these things with each read, but I'm already 5 minutes in, and I promised you guys I wouldn't make a 20-minute video. So let's see here. Let's go ahead. Like I said, I do 5 shuffles, and whatever card flies out, we'll pick it. If nothing flies out after the 5th shuffle, I'll take the card off the top. So let's go ahead and do this and see what the card for the week is going to be. Oh my God, look at me shuffling like a bad bitch today. I got this. All right, let's see. 10 of Wands. All right. That is the 10 of Wands. So, it's glaring. There we go. So as you can see, 10 of Wands is a person carrying a bundle of wands, 10 total. Often to, I don't know if like that's a village or whatever is in the background there. So 10 of Wands, that's fire. So fire signs are Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. So to any of you Sag, Leos, or Aries out there, again, it doesn't mean is exactly tied to a particular person with that in their sign. Like there can be people that have, like for me, I have Aries in one planet in my natal chart. So that doesn't resonate for my entire existence. But 10 of Wands is kind of the finish line. So 10 in tarot or numerology is the completion of a cycle. So that's what the number 10 is interpreted, or how it's interpreted. For the 10 of Wands, it's a completion of a cycle and or you kind of reaching the finish line. So again, this guy is carrying these wands towards the village. So it's almost like he's like, all right, I finally finished everything I needed to do. I just got to get these damn wands back to the village, and then I can finally relax and be done. And that makes sense because the completion of a cycle. So whatever projects, situations, circumstances that are in your life, you're finally wrapping up. You're finally getting done. You're finally, taking that bundle of sticks and being like, oh my God, put this fucking thing down. I'm done. So it can be you're done in a, oh my God, I'm done. Or you're done in a, holy fuck, I'm done. I'm over this. I want to put these down. I want to be done with this. So that's how that card can be interpreted. And interpreted. Being so formal. 10 of Wands energy can also kind of mean a little bit of exhaustion. I mean, like this guy's trudging. He's not lightheartedly carrying all of those 10 wands. He's busting out a sweat, I would imagine, dragging those things from one point to another. So whatever hard work you've been doing, you deserve this break. You deserve to reach that finish line. You deserve to be done. Like, it doesn't have to be a bad done. It's all in how you interpret it, but to be done. You're done. You're there. You're at the finish line. And this is so interesting because it still really resonates with the fact that we are entering a new year. I just realized this. And it's a 10-year. So, oh my God, so woo-woo, I know. Last year, 2025, was a 9-year. So you add up the numbers of 2025. So 5 plus 2 plus 2 is 9. 2026 is a year 10. Last year was the year of the snake. This is the year of the horse. So that totally fits that we are getting the 10 of Wands as a completion of a cycle, or the full circle moment where everything we have been learning in our lives, at least within the past several years, is we're finally putting the pieces together. We're finally putting together the tools and the lessons that we've had to learn, not always easy, to make this completion. And because it's fire energy, that means that this guy's determined. Fire energy is very vigorous, very driven, very like hell-bent on being done with something in this regards. I mean, hell-bent on being like, no, I'm fucking finishing this. I don't care how long it takes. I don't care how hard this is. I'm fucking done with this. I'm done. Door closed. Sticks are put down. I'm out. Mic drop. So this fits really nicely into the trend of it being a new year, from a 9-year to a 10-year, 10 of Wands, the completion. So whoever's out there that needs to hear this, you did it, baby. You're here. You made it. Doesn't mean that everything's going to be a cakewalk from here on out. I mean, nothing in life really is a cakewalk. It's just some things are bigger lessons to learn and others are, you know, more a sense of just peace within ourselves. And I feel like, again, 2026 is finally going to be that year where we can just breathe. We can be ourselves. We can step into our true selves. We can be kind to ourselves. Learn that kindness goes so far. And that's all that really matters at the end of the day, is how do you treat yourself? And if you treat yourself with kindness, your life will feel lighter. And nothing's going to be perfect. Nothing's ever going to, you know, be a cakewalk to that end, to that tend, to that finalization. But damn, you did it. And that's all that matters, is you did it. You're there. You made it. And this card right here shows that. For whoever needs to hear this, that you made it. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. It really will. And I don't know, guys. I just have this like gut feeling that 2026 has a lot in store for us in good ways. Now, if you haven't done, hold up. If you have not done your work, if you've been just running from yourself, staying in the shadows, not listening to your gut, not acknowledging that little voice in the back of your head that's like, are you sure you want to be doing this? Really? Then, oh my God, every time I do these videos, I'm fucking with my hair. It's because I'm nervous. It's going to catch up to you. It's going to catch up to you. So here's your friendly reminder to listen to your gut and listen to that inner voice and take he or she or however you interpret that voice seriously. Because whether you believe in the woo-woo, whether you believe in anything, whether you believe in karma or dharma, like, we do create our own karma and dharma. Like, we, as sentient beings, are controlling that wheel. Whether we like it or not, your choices, your decisions, the actions you take will move that wheel forwards or backwards. And once the wheel is moving, it's a done deal. You've set the motion. So really take that into consideration if you still are struggling with like directions to take or choices to make, or it's not easy, but it's necessary. It's necessary. So I don't know who needs to hear all this, but here we are, and I am 14 minutes, so not 19. I hope this resonates with you guys, and I will be back again in a week. And again, I love you all, and thank you for your support, and bye-bye.